What's happening, guys? This is Nakpal for iGyaan in, and today we are basically looking at what you guys, for all of you who own the Gionee eLife S5.5, are going to see in the next couple of hours. This is going to be a quick look at the upcoming Android 4.4 update for your Gionee eLife S5.5 smartphones. So now the first thing that you'll notice overall is the kind of fluidity that you get from the system. Now, as you can see, that overall responsiveness on the device is phenomenal. They've really bumped it up. So this is about an 800 to 900 megabyte file. So be ready to spend some time downloading it unless you have uber fast internet connections. This will do an update to your system without actually replacing any of your files, but it will load the default wallpaper along with the default sort of theme for your device. So none of your data will be lost, so don't worry about that. The update will go through and it looks like it sort of resets it to default, but when you go into your files, etc., you'll find that everything is there. So let's run you through a bunch of things that have changed. First of all, you would have noticed that the World Cricket Champion application has been removed, as most people were reporting that it's something that they're not enjoying. So that application has been completely removed from the device. Also, they've added this new application called DU Speed Booster. That's battery saver. I'm going to run. Yeah, this is DU Speed Booster. So this is basically going to remove unnecessary application, free up storage space, and it has that strange animation. So it's going to scan your device for all the things that it can remove, and then it'll give you options with which it can optimize. It can download the trash or the cache. It'll also analyze some of your applications. It'll help you save some battery, and then it'll also remove some memory, so free up all of that for your device. So a pretty decent overall application that has been added over here. If you pull down from the top, you will notice some of your notifications over here. You can get rid of your notifications. So if I stop this application for the time being, if you don't have any notifications, you will jump directly into quick toggles over here. So if I scroll to the left, you'll see that my notification panel is empty. And if you look at the notification panel's quick toggles, you will notice that you have all your quick toggles over here, and you can see that you can switch between them. You have some new animations. You also have a brightness toggle at the bottom, which allows you to increase or decrease brightness on the fly. You also have a quick power saving option. So a bunch of toggles on the top over here. Also, what's cool is this optimizer sort of icon. So when you tap on this, you get this really cool animation sort of, and it frees up some of your RAM. So out of the 1.9 gigabyte of total RAM, we have about 861 free right now, and it'll continue to optimize it for you. So if you continue tapping it, it'll try and delete some of that RAM that is being used by unnecessary application. Also, you'll notice that multitasking is much faster. You can see the fluidity between the pages over here. Very, very fluid, very impressive overall upgrade to KitKat. Talking about KitKat, one thing that's missing from here is a quick jump to the settings panel. So earlier, when you can just tap a button and go to the settings panel, that button is now missing. And anyway, we are testing out the pre-release build. So this is sort of a test build that may not finally come to the version that you guys might be using. We've jumped into the settings panel, and you'll notice that no longer is it multicolored. So you'll see a flatter, grayer design overall. And again, even in the settings panel, you can see the kind of animations they have, the stretch animation. It's much more smoother, much more fluid overall. And if I go into about device real quick, you'll be able to see that it's running KitKat, a site that a lot of people have been wanting to look at. So you can see it's Android 4.4.2, and overall impressive feedback in terms of the quality of update. This is, I think that Gionee's done a phenomenal job with this. Again, if you go into the keyboard, slight differences in the kind of icons, the kind of buttons that you will see. You'll notice that icons are slightly flatter, and font is slightly cleaner, a little more simple in terms of the overall usage. Now, a couple of applications have also been updated. So you have this new, slightly updated Amigo paper application that has been updated with a new user interface. So in case you like downloading wallpapers, etc. for your device, you have this new interface with slightly better colors, etc. So if any of you still use this, this can come in handy. You also have a new game zone, which has been modified a little bit. So you have this new user interface for the game zone as well. So if you play a lot of games, this is something that you can definitely look at. And again, if you notice how smooth the overall animations and transitions are, and this is without me having to reset to factory defaults. So with an upgrade on a pre-release bundle, you can see the kind of responsiveness I'm getting from the device overall. With the color application, of course, you can customize your theme, effects, and wallpaper. Some of the wallpapers that are static available on the device from the get-go. So you can set these up as a single part of the image or the full image itself. So it can be a scrolling background of sorts. So you can see that it shows up in the back over here. So that is pretty impressive. Another thing that you will notice is some of the other applications have been improved a little bit. So Kingsoft Office has the newer version. So for all those people who are getting frustrated with the fact that Kingsoft Office wasn't working properly, that seems to have been fixed, because in our previous version the Kingsoft Office wasn't working properly, and that seems to have been fixed. Slightly better load times with most websites. A lot of people had complaints with UC browser not loading properly. Also, there is a slight bit of lag, and I've seen that Google Chrome works slightly better on this device, even though UC browser works pretty decently well. You can see it's pretty fluid, but we have seen that Chrome works better on the eLife S5.5. So if you want a slightly better experience, you can download Chrome. Also, you continue to get a slightly updated version of the Charm camera application as well. Again, the user interface is slightly smoother. You get better animations overall and a faster response time from the device. So a major upgrade in terms of usability. You can see how quick and how responsive the device has become in overall interaction. It's almost fluid and without any issues. And again, the heating bit over here has also reduced. I mean, it's still getting warm from around this area, but it's much better, much more comfortable. I can hold the device in my hand without having to complain about the heat so much. You can still pull in the quick launcher from the lock screen as well, and you can jump into a camera to take a picture. You can record a voice note. Of course, you can turn on the LED torch, flashlight, whatever, and of course you can still initiate a fake phone call to get out of a sticky situation if you might want to do that. So there you go, guys. This was a quick look at Android 4.4.2 aka KitKat. So if you own a Gionee eLife S5.5, you should be seeing the KitKat update rolling out to your devices in the coming hours. So stay tuned for that. If you already own a Control V5 from the company, you should have seen a OTA patch for KitKat should have been rolled out by now. So the two devices that got a KitKat update or will get a KitKat update within this 24 hours is the Gionee S5.5 and the Control V5 from the company. Stay tuned for more updates. This has been Bharat Nagpal with this quick look. Hit like if you like this video. We'll be back with a update on several of the other devices that we have seemingly heard that updates will be coming for. And of course, go ahead and check out iGyaan on Facebook, Twitter, Google+. Make sure you subscribe to us on YouTube, youtube.com/iGyaan, youtube.com/iGyaan TV for iGyaan Networks. This has been Bharat Nagpal. Thank you guys for watching.